Hello YouTube friends, just a really quick Bible review with some comparisons. This is the Allan Longprimer 63 in navy blue goatskin. Just got this for an early birthday gift from my beautiful wife, and it's pretty fantastic. It's got red ribbons. This has just the, it's not the speckled edges, this is the red under gold. And this is the wide margin version basically of the Longprimer. First impressions when I open this, just really nice, really well done by Charfleet. Yes, calf split liner, very soft. I'm sure that my camera's not picking it up. I'm using my iPad, and for some reason the camera I don't think is picking up the grains, but really nice, beautiful, grainy goat skin. Couple things that I noticed: the spine is really flat, which actually I like. And the reason I like that is, as you'll notice, it kind of comes in here like that, and it's got a flexible enough hinge, so the Bible lays super, super flat. And to be honest, I wish all wide margin Bibles laid like that, because it makes it easier to write in the gutter. I'm actually not planning on writing in this Bible. I just love that the extra wide margins give the text a little bit more space to breathe. The paper is really, really nice and opaque. This is 40 GSM. There's virtually no ghosting. The GSM is so good on this, it doesn't need to be line matched. I mean, it just doesn't. You don't get to show through at all. So it's a glorious, glorious paper. Just absolutely love it. So I did a recent review on the 53 Longprimer, which I've got right here. I'm doing this one-handed, so probably not the best review in the world, but that's the 53. This is the 63, so just give you an idea on the size. I've got a little something on there. Okay, so just a little idea on the size. Big size difference. 63 feels bigger, looks bigger, and so forth. But really, really a joy to use. The 63 obviously is going to be more handy for carrying and things like that. And then the grain pattern on this particular one is just super, super crazy grains. This is an awesome Bible. Okay, I do have some comparisons though with also the Canterbury wide margin. And now I'll be honest, the Canterbury wide margin, that's my wide margin of choice. I've had a lot of wide margin Bibles, and this to date is the best wide margin that I have. Text is super clear, huge margins for writing. It's got double column line paper in the back. Nice thick line paper. So as far as a wide margin, get that stuff off there. As far as a wide margin, I definitely going to be continuing to use this. Absolutely love this wide margin Bible. Never had a wide margin this great. But little size comparison. I think of my Canterbury wide margin as just like my huge Bible. But as you can see, the Longprimer is not too far off. It's longer, not quite as wide, and not quite as thick. So overall, the Allan feels smaller, but when you put them on top of each other, not much. It's not quite as thick as the Schuyler, but it's a big boy. They're big Bibles. I would say that this Longprimer Sovereign, if I were preaching from the pulpit, I haven't preached from this, and I'm actually taking a break from preaching to get my affairs in order for our move, but I would prefer this for preaching because of how flat it opens. I mean, this bad boy, you can I'm not even in Genesis and it's opening flat. So it just lays really nice and flat. Here's another thing, by the way, that I noticed that Allan did really nice on this Longprimer. They left more space in the gutter. Now, it's advertised as kind of a wide margin, but in my opinion, it's just a wider margin. So, but they left more space in the gutter, so you don't get words running into the gutter. Not that they do on the 53, they really don't, but just that extra little space, it makes it easier to read. So especially if you're back further in the Bible like this, and this page kind of rolls in, you can still, because of that space, you don't have to really strain too much to get down in here when you read. Let me show you that with the 53. Yeah. So see, I guess there's a pretty good, I take that back. There's a pretty good space in here too. I didn't really realize that. I left some pretty good space in there as well. So anyway, I just thought I would do a quick video, share those blessings, and just say that now, unfortunately, the 63s are out of stock right now. They just went out of stock on the Bibles Direct website, but they will restock. Highly recommend it. And of course, if you're looking for a Bible to make notes in, this is a great Bible because there is that extra space. It's not like a wide margin, but it's got wider margins for note taking if that's what you want to use it for. I'll probably make some notes in the back on the lined paper, but not in the margins. I leave that to this guy right here, and this is proven to be, this is a lifer Bible. Anyway, God bless you guys. Thanks for tuning in.